Hey, it's Justin Goff, and I am here with Copy Accelerator member Mattia Paganelli. He is the Italian stallion in the Copy Accelerator group. So I wanted to bring Mattia on for a couple of reasons, one of which is I've been working with him for about 2 years now. He was in a previous coaching program of mine and then is in Copy Accelerator now, and he's just had pretty extreme growth over the last 2 years. Got multiple offers converting on cold traffic. And the other reason I wanted to get him on is unlike pretty much everybody else in our mastermind, he is not just targeting American buyers, which most people are. He specifically goes after the Italian market and then obviously Italian-speaking people in parts of Europe and stuff like that. So pretty interesting kind of niche he's going after, and a lot different from what a lot of people are doing out there. And I wanted to kind of bring his perspective on things. So Mattia, welcome, my man.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here, actually. So yeah, can't wait to start.
Awesome. So you do really well in the fitness kind of health stuff. Like I said, primarily Italian, like all your marketing materials, all that are in Italian.
Yeah.
How did you guys I actually did not know this. How did you guys actually get into creating info products? Like, where did you start?
Okay, we started like 5 years ago, and we were looking for opportunities to earn some money online. So I was very new to this kind of stuff. I just started to learn something and learn about copywriting, and I was wondering, okay, let's see if this kind of stuff works, because I didn't have any path in front of me, so I didn't know what to do with my life at the time. So I just felt in love with copywriting and all these words. So we decided, me and my business partner, that I randomly met on a forum online. So it was very strange, and we decided, okay, let's start this stuff, this info product, this info business, and let's see how it goes. At the time, I didn't have any money. I didn't have anything with my life. I was just studying and just trying to find my purpose and what to do with my life. So we started our fitness offer, and we kind of did this with two business partners. So we were in free, me plus two friends of mine. So one these guys that I met on a forum online, and the other one was a friend that I met in my school. So yeah, he was very bulked, and we thought, okay, let's do something about putting on some muscle mass, etc. And yeah, we launched our first info product, and yeah, at the time it went good. Since the first month, we did good. Yeah, we did a few $100, but for us, for me especially, there was a lot of money, like
Right.
200 euros or something like that in 1 month. Earned in this way, it was like, wow. Yeah, I just found something very, very cool. And yeah, that was how it started. But then 2 months later, they shut down our Facebook account. And yeah, it was pretty dramatic, because I was just like daydreaming about what we could do, etc., etc. And yeah, one day from another, we just got banned. So yeah, after that, we had like 1 month trying to figure out what we did wrong and how to start again with our offer, etc., etc. And yeah, finally we did a quiz that is seen pretty well through Facebook and is compliant. And yeah, we ran that quiz for about 4 years. And yeah, so that's how we started.
How long, from when you guys started, how long did it take you to get to making like your first, let's say, 6 figures in sales? So like 100,000 euro. How long did that take you?
Yeah, we did 100, I think 3 years or so, maybe 4, because yeah, we didn't have that great goals, because we didn't think that would be possible just with one project, one niche to do something like that. So my initial goal was to, okay, just run, I don't know, 10 offers like that, and just do like 2,000 euros from one, 2,000 from the other, 2,000, and then do some good numbers. But yeah, it was not like that, because after yeah, I signed up with the coaching with you, and you told me, I remember in our first coaching call, you told me that all the 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, and more that you knew had just one focus, one business, and that's all. So after that, I decided, okay, I should go all in with this niche, with this project, and yeah, after that, the things started to went very, very well.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a really important point I want to point out for everybody listening is the most successful people usually have one offer that kind of propels everything. Now, once you get one offer working, then you can kind of move on. You put out more offers and stuff like that. But you don't want to be starting out trying to put out 3 or 4 offers at the same time, because the odds of you getting any of those to work is not very good if you're spreading your kind of priorities around with 4 things. That's why I tell everybody, until you get one really good offer converting on cold traffic, that really should be your only focus. And you guys are a great example of that, because I remember when you joined my first coaching program, you guys were already doing well. Like you guys knew what to do. But I would say over the course, that was like 2018, from where you guys were then to where you're at now, it's just a much more full operating business. You have, how many offers do you have working right now?
Okay, we have one home working out that is going well with women and with men. We have a biohacking offer that is going well. And we also have our main offer that we shut down because we want to sell it by phone with a high price, but it was working even then. So yeah, for now we have 3 currently.
Nice.
But yeah, we are working on other offers, and yeah, I'm pretty positive about the future actually.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm curious, like what has been some of the, I guess, the biggest things that have changed for you over, let's say, the last 2 years, where has your copy gotten better? Has your funnels gotten better? Like what do you see as like some of the big things that have helped you kind of really jump to the next level?
Okay, well, it's a bunch of things, because thanks to you, thanks to Justin, we just had to see how a great direct response business works. So how it is structured, the upsells and the downsells, how a good offers looks like, and everything like that. So that thing yeah, did a lot for us. And yeah, just the fact that I can see how an offer is converting, and I can imagine an offer that is working, etc., and I can develop one of them. So this is a huge thing. And yeah, this one, and also my copy got a lot better, a lot better than 2 years ago. And yeah, it's also a mindset thing, because I wasn't scaling my campaign when I met you, and I remember that you suggested me, why don't you scale? So you are you are in profit on the front end, so scale that campaign. So yeah, I just I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but I was just happy with I don't remember how much we were investing, like 300 euros per day or something like that, and now we are investing like 2k or 3k per day, and we are in profit. So yeah, it's also a mindset thing. So it's very, yeah, I'm feeling like professionally I'm a new person than 2 years ago. So it very a lot of things.
Awesome, man. That's great to hear. Yeah, it is interesting. I still remember that first kind of conversation when you kind of gave me the numbers, and I'm like, why aren't you spending more money? I thought there was some other reason. I actually didn't realize it was more just kind of like a block of that's interesting. So that kind of brings up another question for me. So you kind of mentioned when you first started, like your goal was just like, let's see if we could make some money doing this.
Mm-hmm.
were you kind of thinking like, oh, if I make 20,000 euros a year doing this, like that would be awesome kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I was like that. So yeah, that was my goal. That was my goal because yeah, I didn't know anyone that was doing a greater number than that in Italy, because this is a very underdeveloped market in terms of marketing. Yeah, Italy is much different than US. Here, for example, the traffic is cheaper, but people also earn less money than the US, like one fourth. So you can expect, I think, less conversion rate, but the cost per click is very, very cheap.
Right.
So, and also here you don't have a very prepared direct response marketer. So for me, for my teams that are like learning from you, from Stefan, so it's really easy. Yeah, doing great. So yeah, we also like I told you, we have also a project in the dog training niche. I'm not following it because yeah, I followed your advice. I'm not giving focus on that. I'm just doing some consultation to my business partners. But even there, we have like two offers that are working on cold traffic. And one of them is bringing like at least 20 to 30 clients per day, which is not bad in that niche. Also, more because we have like a free 2 to 3 ROAS on the front end. So yeah, it's great.
Nice. Nice. Um, I'm curious in terms of from where you started to where you're at now, besides the copy stuff, besides the funnel stuff, what do you think has really helped you in terms of, I guess, getting to that next level in terms of like your team? Has your team grown? Has like,
Yeah.
yeah, how's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. My team grew a lot. We started when I met you. I think we had just one customer, one customer people that was helping us with the customer service, and that's all. But now we have like 3 people there, and we have yeah, 2 copy that are working with us,
Nice.
and one project manager. And yeah, we also, oh, this is important, we just signed a contract with our next with a new guru. And for me this is a big deal, because I never worked with a person that has a really good credibility. So my our guru in the fitness niche is just yeah, a guy that is not a medical doctor, that is not an influencer. So it has not that kind of yeah, charisma on the Instagram and a lot of followers and all the people love him. This is not the kind of guy. So yeah, we so I never work with the, again, this is the contract we signed is with the a paleo medical doctor that has a very good following. And yeah, I think that could be a very, yeah, good offer that we are about to put out right now. And yeah, so our team and yeah, growed a lot right
Is
now.
that also a fitness? Is it a fitness offer? Or is it more of a health offer?
It's okay. That's a good thing. I will tell you. When we, okay, I told you on Copy Accelerators that we launched our Spartan home training offer, and it was like a home working out for men, and it went great because here there was the lockdown, etc. But then we also launched the same offer to the women. Okay, but yeah, I did the copy again, etc., etc. And what we found out that that offer went even better than the male one. So now we have like I don't know, our business is like doubled because we
Wow.
are selling this program to the women. And yeah, it's I'm loving that market because it's very different than the men. They are much more collaborative, positive, and they ask less for a refund in our experience. And yeah, we have a much better ROAS to them, even if we don't have any backend, pretty much any backend, because we are working on that, because we born like a company that was focused on the male market, male niche. But yeah, we just found out that that niche is working great. So now we are working for them. That's why we signed the contract with this guy that already did an info product about how to eat, basically a nutrition program. And the reason why is that he's a medical doctor, anti-aging. He looks like much younger than he actually is. So for our niche that we found out is much older than the male one. So our target prospect is from 35 to 54 years old. In our male market is like 30 years old. So yeah, they are older. And yeah, I just thought that that kind of guy could be, yeah, pretty good for them.
Right. That's interesting. So one thing I think it'd be great to point out. So when you wrote the copy for the male version of the workout program, and then you redid the copy for the female one.
Yeah.
How big of stuff did you change in the copy from the male to the female one?
Okay, I changed a few things. Of course, the hot buttons, because women are looking for something different than men. And I changed, I think also the unique mechanism. I tweaked something. The basic was the same. I tweaked something, and yeah, not much. I think that kind of stuff. And I improved it also by looking at the Stefan RMBC method. I tried to apply it a bit better, because that offer went out very on rush. We were on rush with that. With the women, we took just a bit more time, but it was like 3 weeks of copy, working on copy and putting out the stuff. So it was very, very fast. And it was very fast, but also the sales were very, very fast. So yeah, it's going better that market than the male now, right now. So it's pretty mind-blowing.
Nice. One thing that keeps kind of occurring to me that, and I've noticed this with you guys over the last 2 years, you're one of the best people I've coached at just listening to the advice we give you and just implementing it. Like it's so simple, and like the people that do it get great results. And like you're I feel like a shining example of that, because it's like, hey, Mattia, go do this, and you're like, okay, and like you go change the upsell and you get this big boost, and it's like, go change the lead and you go do it and you get this big boost. And it's interesting how many people we coach and mentor that don't actually do that. We'll give them advice and they, I don't know, for one reason or another won't follow it. But I feel like you're such a testament to just sticking to the basics of the things that really work, and just following through on them, which I think is few and far between today.
Yeah, I value a lot what you and Stefan tell me, because you know, I know that you have a lot of experience, and other than having a lot of experience, what you say makes sense. So yeah, and the market speaks for itself. So yeah, and the results speaks for themselves.
So let's I'm kind of curious, so you launched your new offer this year kind of right when coronavirus hit. Obviously Italy got crushed for a while there, right at the beginning of the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
Was that when that stuff was kind of hitting? Was that, and the gyms were shutting down, everything was shut down? Is that when you were like, okay, let's put out a workout at home offer?
Yeah, when I came back from Copy Accelerator Live, like 2 days after, yeah, everything went on lockdown, and we thought, okay, we just have to do something. And our first thought was, okay, let's put out a sales page that sells a workout from home program. But then I thought that, okay, that's good, but I want something more unique. And then I thought about all the things I learned. I thought about my experience with quiz, and also the yeah, what you say about quizzes, that they are going great. So okay, let's put something out that is more unique than that. So I developed this kind of quiz that the promise is find out the exact perfect workout for you based on your equipment and your body type. So yeah, people just had to answer their the questions, or what are their goals, what kind of stuff they have to train from home, etc. And yeah, that went great. Like from day one. From day one, it went great. And even right now, even we are not in lockdown, but it's going well. It's continuing to going well. So it's a very good offer,
So
especially for the women.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
So just to clarify this for everybody who's listening, so they have a quiz so they're sending people from ads on Facebook to a quiz, which is what, probably like 8 to 12 questions, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So 8 to 12 questions, and it's going to tell you what's the best kind of workout for you. That's kind of the hook of it. And then after that, based on your results, it sends them to, how many VSLs do you have?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
a couple different ones.
Yeah.
So they'll send
We
them.
have 4 different, one for men and 3 for women, so 7 in total.
Okay. So based on your answer, it'll send you to one of those VSLs, and then that VSL will sell you on buying the program.
Yeah.
This is a pretty common thing where we see a lot of, especially in the fitness and health world, a lot of people are doing this. So like V-Shred, Natural Health Sherpa, probably 2 of the biggest, Warrior, they do them as well. But yeah, the quizzes work. The cool thing about quizzes is Facebook tends to really like them because they don't see them as you just sending someone straight to a sales page. So it's a better user experience for people.
Yeah, and also the people loves it because it's really entertaining for people. So doing quizzes. So yeah, and it's eye converting because when the copy is good, people are there on watching the video, and yeah.
Right. So I feel like I remember you saying when you guys launched that offer, like you got it up really quick, didn't you?
Yeah.
How fast was it from like idea to when you launched it?
Okay, 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, we started to work on that on I think the 3rd of March, and for 22, 23 of March we were ready, and we were sending ads to the offer. And at first we had like quiz, then opt-in, then VSL. But we tested to remove the opt-in, and we had a boost of conversion that was like 30%. It was very huge. So,
yeah, I remember you saying that. That's really interesting because the majority of people have that opt-in there, but I mean, if you're making it work without it, not a huge deal.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. You have multiple offers working now. You guys are in a pretty good spot as a company, I would say. What is kind of the plans over the next 6 to 12 months?
Okay, right now, like I told you, we are about to launch this program with this medical doctor. I will have 2 kinds of DSL. One will go from another quiz. So I will do a macro calculator quiz. I'm developing it with a programmer. I think it's going going pretty well in my opinion, because it looks like an app. The questions are entertaining, and then we are sending people to the VSLs that with the bits basically. And another approach we will use is sending people direct straight to the video sales letter, because I think that the authority of the person, and also the video we did, because we called this few camera guy, and we send them to shoot this video in the mountains, and he's doing kayak, so it's pretty good kind of video. And we will do like a straight VSL for that, and we will test it maybe just for a more older market. So I think they are more interested to anti-aging stuff and things like that. So we'll go more straightforward with them just to test them. And another important thing we are working on, actually we are waiting for our second supplement, which is a fat burner, because we want to sell the fat burner after the home training from home, and the workout from home, and after the nutrition plan. So we will put that. And yeah, we also have other supplements we are thinking about launching, and yeah, a few stuff like that. We also like to develop the biohacking niche here in Italy because we see a lot of potential. We have this offer with the photomodulation lamp, which is the red lamps, and that video sales letter is converting very, very well. We are about to test it on YouTube because we only tested with warm traffic for now. But yeah, we also have two salesmen, like I told you that yeah, we just we just had them in the team. We just added them in the team, and they are doing outbound calls. And I think that product, which is a medium range price, is a great product to sell it by phone, in my opinion.
Yep.
So yeah, we will try it by YouTube and then also with Facebook if the YouTube goes well. And also, we would like to sell this kind of lamp in the gyms and things like that, because yeah, I think the VSL and the sales letter did a pretty good job to impress people. So we had a few people that contacted us and told us, oh, we'd like to sell this stuff in the gyms here. I know some few franchising which are interested in that. So we also like to develop this kind of yeah, thing offline. So yeah, we have a lot of things actually that we are working at the same time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I just want to clarify something for the people listening. When he was talking about, he was talking about a biohacking product, and it's a red lamp that
Yeah.
basically helps you with energy and testosterone and stuff like that. If you're into
Yeah.
biohacking at all, I'm sure you've seen them around the web. A lot of guys are using them these days. But yeah, that was kind of the biohacking thing. It's interesting too, because we've talked about this a lot with your stuff. Is the Italian market is obviously not as sophisticated as the American market. So like you guys can hit on a lot of kind of like mechanisms and ideas that have already been done in America and are would probably not work here anymore, but like work great for you guys, which is which is awesome for you. Cool, man. So that about wraps up all I had for you. One last question I do have for you. So you've been in Copy Accelerator for about a year, along with your partner, Alessandro. I'm kind of curious, what have been some of your biggest takeaways so far from the group? Like, what's some of the stuff that's helped you the most?
Okay. The best things, it's very difficult to choose some because it led me to transform my professional life so much that like just pointing out a few things is very difficult. But if I had to choose, could be okay. The fact that what is very, very important to focus on is the front end. So just finding the one offer and working on that offer with the upsells and then with the copy, and then when the offer is going great, okay, you now have the opportunity to make your business explode, because that's what happened with us. We launched that front end in like 3 weeks, and then other 3 weeks to the women niche, and it kind of exploded. And seeing that and on my skin, okay, it was pretty mind-blowing, because one thing is like listen to the things, another thing is living the thing, because I didn't know it was possible to do what we did in such a short time of such a time frame. Yeah,
right.
Amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great point. I'm such a big preacher of like getting an offer to convert on cold traffic on the front end. Like really should be your main focus until you have that working. After that, you can kind of focus on other stuff. But as you saw, it's such a game changer because it changes everything on the back end. It changes. You just start making so much more money because you're just adding new buyers every single day.
Because before that, I think I thought that it wasn't possible if you didn't have like a strong brand or I don't know, a particular kind of authority or something like that. But that was all bullshit because yeah, it's possible.
Okay. I like that. I'm glad we're breaking those mental blocks out of the way for you.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man. Awesome. So I'm super glad you came on to do this. I know this is going to be highly instructive for a lot of people who were kind of in your position, especially a lot of the international people and people from Europe and stuff who everything we tend to do tends to be so American focused. I think just kind of hearing your story will be
Yeah.
super helpful for them.
I think that when you focus on the American market, every other markets are easier. Every 100% of the other market, because when I listen to what you told to other guys, like, okay, you put out an offer, and if it doesn't work, even if the copy is very good, here, if the copy is very good, the offer is works pretty much every times, and is doing a great profit on the front end. If your copy is good, if your offer is good, is doing profit on the front end, like on the first try. Okay, so you don't have much split testing and things like that. And yeah, because the traffic is very, very cheap. Like I told you before, it's cheaper. And it's cheaper in every other place of the world. I mean, the US is I think, yeah, because people there are just such a great marketer on average. And in other countries, it's not like that. So yeah, that's why I'm feeling like I have bazooka to fight with people that has like arts and arrows. That's the feeling when I'm in Copy Accelerator, you know.
That's a very good analogy and a very true one too. Awesome, man. So yeah, like I said, I'm super glad you came on. Thank you for sharing your story. I think people are going to really connect with it. So appreciate you sharing it and being so open about what you guys are doing.
Thanks a lot, Justin. It was a pleasure to be here.
Awesome, man.